exactly? What does that ever mean?
Anyway, I was like, oh, people who check their partner's phone, they don't trust them. I, for one, am not one of those people. And I'm like, shut the fuck up, you dude. Not only that, you leak it to your friends. I know because I was one of those people. Nina, gossip good business.
Gossip just I don't care. Nobody even watches my shit. Oh yeah. Some people like that like I mean like cakap tak super bikin as they call it.
She said, I don't do that, but I know for one, she will search her name and then look at all the people who talk shit about her after that whole drama thing, and then she went and tweeted, oh, some people want me die in a ditch, some people thought I don't have a job, what the hell? And then I'm like, why do you go out your way to search for me? And you say you're not one of those people who would check your partner's phone. Shut the hell up.
It do happen. It do be like that, yeah.
I for one, I admit that I will go through your phone. I would say in front of your face, I check your phone.
Dad, can I open this? Okay. Dad, can I open through history? Okay. Dad, can I open your SD card? Okay.
I admit to that.
Dad, what is this? Oh.
And I don't go openly saying, I am not one of those people who would check my messages and whatever.
I mean, it's okay to open. It's okay to open and check whatever your significant other's phones have, as long as you ask and they consent to it. Kan? Nothing wrong with that if the other person consents.
Nanti macam the hal yang, oh, 7 years together, I never check his phone because I trusted him.
Mampus lah
And
tu.
then only to find out he's been cheated on with 10 other women or whatever. Okay, look, that's why I don't trust men. Unless, they show me a little proof.
Lah kan.
You can check my phone, I don't care.
I don't even bother. You don't have much apart from video games.
Just because I'm an introvert? Is that what you're saying?
I mean,
There's nothing for you to worry about because I'm an introvert?
I mean, you are kind of an introvert though. Like, I mean, don't get me wrong, that you do talk. You do talk in front, with the right people. You do talk in front of me. You talk with your friends. You talk, but in front of random people, you shrivel up into a little ball. Man, this also applies to important stuff like, Dan, can you help me talk to the electrician? I'm very shy.
When I first talked to him, he already looked like he doesn't want to talk. So I don't want to talk also lah.
He's an electrician. He's supposed to look like that. He's a.
He's like,
He's a.
lagi lah, I don't want to talk. I told him to turn on the water if he want to use the toilet. He didn't even turn on the water. And then I'm like, malas, I want to talk to you. And that's why I wait until you go to the toilet. So I know the toilet clean.
I mean,
Not like I don't know what to talk to.
he's old and grumpy. There's nothing you can do about it. Who knows? Maybe 20, 30 years later, I'm gonna look like that too. I'm gonna be
That's
old.
why I tell you to smile. Smile, bitch.
I smile. Sometimes.
Are you really posting your life once?
No, I'm only posting it to like a couple of people who will actually watch it. Hi there. It's been a while. We've been gossiping for the most part because internet matters and shit. The kind of stuff. But it's good to gossip about these things as long as, because yeah, these things are stupid. Like me, I'm stupid. I happen to like my sauce. Thank you. And also, I will not cheat.
Yeah, that's the whole conclusion of what I will do. I'm an introvert. I won't talk to people. That's why you can trust me.
Don't you have any extroverts that you can trust? Belle is an extrovert that you can trust. Amanda is an extrovert that
They're all ambiverts.
they're all ambiverts. Am I an
Literally after 10. Okay, bye. I'm going to sleep. It will remind me.
Hey, wait. Compared to your friends, what am I? Am I an extrovert or an ambivert? I am not asking for your opinion ever again. No, I will also not make you Milo because you called me an annoying vert. If that is an actual thing, I.
You're an ambivore.
What is an ambivore? What, I eat both extroverts and introverts? No naughty connotations around that sentence. Okay, please do not report.
I will report.
No, jangan. Ambivore. What even is an ambivore? Ambivert, yes. Omnivore, yes. Ambivore. Tak kisah lah, you're an extrovert or an introvert, I eat you. Okay, please don't, please don't, please don't. I do not mean what I said. I could get in trouble if I keep saying shit like that. Of course, you would like that if I get in trouble, eh?
What do you want? I'm looking at my emails. What?
I need more gossip. You need to tell me more gossip and shit.
I
Oh, lah, itu je. There's only like one tea you're gonna spill and that's it.
I, for one, are not one of those people. That triggered me. That's it.
She wasn't like that a long time ago, right? Once upon a time, she wasn't like that. I got intong.
Don't say it,
Oh, what is she gonna do? Open my stream? I'm a nobody. By her standards, I'm a nobody.
Ish, still a pick-me girl, but was not so
What girl out there isn't a pick-me girl at this point? Okay, you, your friends.
Now
Well,
now
not.
you just made me sound like a pick-me girl.
I'm not a pick-me girl. Yeah, you're not, right? Yeah, you're
I
not.
don't want to be picked. I don't want attention.
And yet you are with me.
Yeah, I don't like it.
Don't say that in this stream. Don't say that in this stream. Come on. I don't want the world to know that I am not liked by my own girlfriend.
Our synastry chart does not work.
Well, yeah, we're basically polar opposites. Even our VTubing avatars are polar opposites. You're a mouse and I'm an angel.
I don't want to be a mouse.
Okay, what do you want to be now? You want to be a horsehair worm? Wasn't that your idea before? I want to be a horsehair worm. And then like something about viruses and whatnot. Oh, that is not a good reference to talk about right now. You slut.
No, idiot.
I am inside all of you. That is
Because
disgust.
I'm a virus.
There's a better way to articulate that, right? Instead of saying I'm inside everyone.
I'm eating all of you from
Oh my
inside
god. You. So you're an ambivore.
out. Wait, what? There's herbivore,
Herbivore.
carnivore,
Carnivore. Very close.
carnivore,
Carnivore. Okay, good.
herbivore.
Ambivore. Right.
Ambivert?
Ambivert. Right. Let me ask our cat. You know. Jessie, are you an ambivore?
Ambivert is a word.
No.
What are
Ambivert.
you talking about?
Okay. All right. So a herbivore eats plants. The carnivore eats meat.
Yeah.
So what do you call an animal?
Herbivore.
You are affecting my output for this work, I'm telling you.
It's herbivore. I am herbivore. I know this.
And I want to point out that every time you write, you ask me to double check whatever. I am a proofreader. I'm a proofreader at this point.
Go suck your own dick.
Shit, like yo. But seriously, all right. A herbivore eats plants.
Yeah.
A carnivore eats meat.
Yeah.
What do you call?
Herbivore.
No, no, no. Oh my god, you got the vor right.
Ambivert.
No, ambivert is a totally different thing. Come on, you got this. You got this. No, don't Google it. Come on. No, don't start with ambi. It's not ambi.
It is herbivore.
No, it's not ambivore.
Okay. Ambivore.
No.
Plural. Ambivores. An animal that feeds on variety of foods of different kinds.
Try omnivore.
Look, what is this then? What it is?
Yeah, okay. Alright. I'm looking at your really beautiful iPhone 12 mini, but can you like try and search for omnivore? We use omnivore over here. Oh,
Sama lah.
yes, but we use omnivore. Save the MB for the verts. Also, today I learned that ambivore is a thing.
Bitch. I know I'm right. You're wrong.
Hey, I'm right too.
I'm telling you, I didn't study.
Yo, you're right. I'm right too. We're both
No,
right.
no,
We're,
no,
no. Are you telling me omnivore is not a
You're
word?
always right. You want to be right?
Uh, uh, okay, you're right. But I'm also right. I'm also.
Yeah. Oh, so you're a woman.
No, I am not a woman. I mean, am I? I am. I am a woman. I am doubting myself already.
The man always gives up for the woman.
Am I a man?
No.
Am I a man? Oh, you already answered it. I'm not a man. No, I'm not a man. I'm right. Yeah. No, please. Please. No, jangan. Oh my god, stop bullying the cat. I swear to god, you always bully the cat. It's like you never stop bullying since you were young. Yeah, you are.
You are a bully.
I'm not a bully.
You said something today that was so very bullying.
Okay, like what?
I don't remember what was it about, but I was sitting there minding my own shit, and then you started shitting on something.
I started shitting on what?
And then I said shut the fuck up.
What did I shit
How
on?
did I remember?
Exactly, therefore you have no proof that I said anything.
It was on YouTube.
Yeah, go ahead and rewind. I mean, like, it's only like,
Apologize in advance.
I do not want to apologize in advance.
Apologize.
I am a Capricorn. Capricorns don't apologize. Also, do you know that Jesus was born on January 6th? Mm-hmm.
Who? Jesse?
You know what? Never mind. Oh yeah, I forgot. Oh, jangan. Another day, another work. But it's getting boring though. I mean, like, not a lot of people are violating any rules. Even my colleagues are complaining. Talking about, you know, like how today's work is gonna be. So far, like, it's been 2 hours. I gotta talk about something. But yeah, it's like 2 hours. It's been 2 hours, and I've only banned like 2 people, and then like most of my friends have not banned anyone yet.
So
Just
make yourself a Bigo account and start violating the rules.
I do not want to do that.
Not tell your dealers.
You want me to tell my viewers to go
to make their job more
to
interesting.
make my job interesting by going to the very app that I am moderating and then having them violate the rules and then get them permanently banned.
Yes, and make it free.
That's only like 2 seconds of there's only like 2 seconds of what pleasure, and then after that it's gone. It'll be
Yeah,
like
that's
a
the pleasure of cheating.
kenapa tiba-tiba ada shifting?
It's a 10 minutes of pleasure and a lifetime of fun.
Oh yeah, whoa,
Whoa,
so
you
profound.
see?
That is very profound. Oh sensei, my girlfriend is freaking awesome. Do you agree?
I support you.
Okay, she doesn't agree somehow. But then like, if I compliment her, she'll say I'm a liar. But then if I insult her, she breaks up with me. What the fuck do I do?
Apologize in advance.
I don't want to apologize in advance. What?
Fuck you in advance. Advance fuck you.
Friends, fuck you. It's fuck you in advance.
Advance fuck you.
What even is an advance fuck
A
you?
shorter of fuck you in advance.
It doesn't make sense though. It just sounds like a fuck you that is a higher tier from a regular fuck you. Oh my god.
Advance fuck you.
It's not advance fuck you. It's fuck you in advance. I might get banned for saying the word fuck way too many times.
Now apologizing first.
No, advance
Advance
fuck you. Advance apology. It's like that. It's like that Nichijou episode where one of the characters apologized by dia tengah sujud kan, but then like the head is sujud. What do I say? How do I say that in English?
Fuck you, sushi.
Sujud dalam bahasa Inggeris tu apa terlupa dah.
Kneel down.
Kneeling. I think it's kneeling. I think it's kneeling. Is it kneeling?
Kneel down.
Okay. So she's kneeling. All right. Is it? Hey, you Google ambivore. Can you Google?
As you saving my battery to watch my
Saving
story
it-
animated in the toilet.
You're right next to the cable.
I'm saving my battery.
Oh, you want to? Tak payah lah. You don't have to watch my story animated in the toilet. Look, you can live life without watching a single episode of my story animated.
Shut up. I want noises in the toilet.
I don't want noises in the toilet. I wonder, do people who watch my story animated actually believe that the stuff?
Course not to be.
But then they all talk, they all comment in the video like as
Because
if
it was a what if.
a what if. Oh, okay, so
Oh, you should have done this, you a bitch.
so it's a suspension of disbelief kind of thing. You know what that means, right? Suspension of disbelief. It's like when you play a game or when you watch a movie, like you want to immerse yourself, so you ignore the fact that it's fake in order to make yourself believe what's in the story. So that's suspension of disbelief.
It's like how you believe you are.
That is not suspension of disbelief. That's being in denial. I am not in denial. I am not. I am right. I am not in denial.
You are right, you are in denial.
No, I am right. I am not in denial. I
By saying that, you are in denial.
no. Wait. I'm so confused. Bodoh lah. Oh, look at
Jesse
it.
agrees.
No, no, Jessie would never agree to such a thing. She is my favorite cat. She would never agree to anything that would insult. Isn't that right, Jessie? No, there she goes. Really? Stop eating our cat. That is not something that I would say on YouTube because I might be in trouble for saying that. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, do not eat your cats. It's not a good thing.
Tomorrow, no?
Oh my god, it's gonna be a long night. The thing about yesterday is that
What's yesterday?
yesterday's night shift was that I ended the stream early because I had to record someone violating the rules. Like she was like shaking her hips and doing the mouth thing. It was
Oh wow.
ah wow. I how wow. But yeah, I had to stop streaming, and not to mention there wasn't anyone watching anyway.
You can switch your OBS to. Please wait for a moment.
But then I have to open a second OBS, second OPS just to like record. Anyways, I ended the stream. I recorded, and yesterday was not boring, except for 6 o'clock where I fell asleep.
Don't you have to sleep?
Do you think
It affects my sleep quality.
you just want the bit to yourself?
No, it affects my sleep quality because I'm scared you're gonna get fired.
Oh, I will not get fired. I'm doing my job. I don't know. Oh yeah, tomorrow's Monday. Oh wait, no, it's already Monday.
I'll just do work slowly. I am just an intern. I'm not someone important. I don't have to do anything seriously. I already did so much of the Excel sheet. Jessie? Aww. What?
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 Oh wait, you already did most of your work, right?
No.
You still need to go to work. Like you can't just, you know, finish your work and be like, oh, I don't have to go to the office or I don't have to log in and shit. You still have to go to work.
I'm just gonna log in and log in.
No, you cannot do that either. Imagine if I did that, I would get fired. Because it's the only job I got. Oh, thank you, thank you. Ladies and gentlemen, I got this awesome job with decent pay because of my girlfriend. Even though my girlfriend was the one that expressed concerns right in the beginning.
I said you wanna look at
I don't want to look at titties. But if my job requires me to look at the titties, there's nothing I can do about it, you know? Just be glad I bought you a ring.
that you threw away, so it's
No, 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 no. I took it back. I actually didn't throw it away. I hid it.
good luck looking for it.
Where is
Cat.
Where's Salmon Cat? Where did you hide? Tipu, you wouldn't put her her in the tennis court. You wouldn't. It's already gone by then. You think what? They don't go to the trash room to clean up every day? There will be a complaint from the neighbors after that. Well, Hat will be complaining to the management. Believe it or not. Believe it or not, that's a Chinese person singing that. It's not a. I was expecting a Malay to sing that. No, it's a Chinese person. Must have been like a Malay viewer that came in, requested that song, and then she's like, okay, and then she just does it. Oh yeah, if y'all are wondering, I'm a content moderator. I ban people on a daily basis. Okay, not really daily, near daily basis. I have like off days every 4 days or so. But yeah, this job's great. I love this job a lot. Thank you.
I know why.
Go ahead. No one's stopping you.
A pristine check. You cannot see.
Since, well, I don't remember a scripture saying that you can't be in OnlyFans. So. Oh my, oh please. As long as you don't tell anyone what your OnlyFans is, or if you're not that famous, nobody's gonna give a crap. Like, you could, I mean, like over here, you could probably shoot birds and people will not care if nobody knows about you. Oh, but then again, people will know what? People will know who you are the moment you try to chase clout, right? Wait, bukan awan ya? Clout as in, not clouds as in awan, clouds as in clout as in following fans. Bukan awan. Awan tu itu lain. Oh. Cloud with a T, not cloud with a D. Cloud. Bukan cloud. Cloud tu when the darah tergumpal like that. Yeah, itu cloud. But apa? God. Bukan God tu Tuhan ke? Oh God. Itu ikan lah. Ikan God. Stop! Stop misunderstanding. Ke laut. Ya betul, ke laut. Bukan. Alif kau jangan masuk campur. Celaka ke laut. Bukan ke laut. Like this conversation lah. Conversation ni dah ke laut dah. Geramnya aku dengan korang ni kan. My viewer is bullying me. My girlfriend is bullying me. There is no escape, isn't it? Like, I've been bullied in. Oh, here we go. It's this story again.
No one's gonna pity.
Hello. We live in a society.
What?
Of a bunch of assholes who are willing to cancel other assholes for being assholes. Kau tengok lah. One day I will whistleblow a bunch of people who bullied me for 5 years and they will get cancelled. Y'all remember Alif Jeffrey, the dude that played as Adam from Gang Baskola? Yeah, that bastard bullied me in high school from Form 1 until Form 5, and I will never forgive him. He's such a dick. And hopefully, if he resurfaces and tries to be popular, I will cancel the ever-living shit out of him.
Sue him for $1 million.
Oh yeah, let's sue him for $1 million. Oh, is he rich?
I don't even know that guy.
Back then, he's kind of rich. He brought his phone to class. Like at one point, like on the final days of school, he brought his phone to class and then he watched porn at the back of the class with his friends. Of course, I was at the back of the class as well because I sat there, you fucking idiot. And then he watched porn at the back.
What does that have to do anything with being rich?
He brought a phone.
Everyone brought a phone. Yano brought a phone.
He has an iPhone
on a daily basis.
honestly. Whoa. We got a
Everyone
badass
brought
over
a phone.
here.
Everyone hid it next to the toilet, in the plants, everywhere.
Am I the only one who sort of didn't bring?
No one likes a goody two shoes.
Kau sebut lagi. You say that one more time. I dare you. I double dare you. You just called me a goody two shoes.
Goodyear two shoes.
Goodyear. Oh, thanks for reminding me. My Goodyear shoes. I bought a pair of Skechers that had the rubber was made by Goodyear. That's why I wanted to buy the shoes, because number one, it's a rare pair, and number two, it was co-developed by Goodyear. It's amazing. You're not the only one, but I bring my PSP. Oh, look at me. Ooh, I brought something bigger than a phone.
Everyone breaks the rule.
I don't don't break the rules. I one time I brought my iPhone 3GS to school and I got caught immediately. It was one of the reasons why I don't cheat in tests because if I can get caught bringing my phone that is like lower grade than everyone else's iPhone 4s and 4Ss or S2s or S3s or Notes, like how am I supposed to cheat in the test, right? At one point I did try to cheat in the test during my preliminary exams back in like March. I got caught immediately. Like how is it that I am more inconspicuous than everyone else and yet I get caught immediately? It's like people are ratting me out.
Guy has to be a bad person at least once. Anyway, one time Yana brought her phone. It was during exam days,
You
and then
can't
while
do
we were taking our exam, Masare had tiba-tiba her phone. And then the teacher was like picking up all the papers, like, do you guys hear that? And then everyone was like, hear what? What is
Celaka.
it? And then
Celaka.
it kept ringing anyway. And then like,
That
shit, you know what the fuck did you mute your fucking phone? And then she was crying after that, like crying because she's relieved, like, oh my god, I'm so glad she didn't find that.
Celaka lah korang. How is it that you all are able to get away with shit and then like if I even think of doing something like that, I get caught immediately. It's bullshit.
Nah, you need to know how to block them.
I can act. I can.
I knew when you didn't do the this. Hey, did you do this? Yeah. I know you're fucking lying.
I can act. I'm submitting an audition to Niji Sanji. I can act. Right?
Yeah, but when you're guilty.
Oh jangan. Oh jangan. Like lately I haven't been doing anything wrong, so there's nothing to feel guilty about. I'm good. I'm a good person. And then you're gonna tell me, oh, you're a goody two shoes. What even is that? What does I just wanted to ask, what does goody two shoes even mean? Like, tahi. I'm never relying you. I'm never relying on you when it comes to deciphering words.
Goody two shoes.
Okay, what does that mean?
People who are too good. That it seems fake.
Oh, people who are faking being good.
I know, I was just kidding. I don't know what the meaning is. I just like to know. If it vibes, it vibes.
Boleh lah, I'll accept that. It sounds like it anyway because let's face it, if that's not
Someone who sucks at math. Yes, yes. I don't know. I don't know how to explain.
is this your way of saying I'm a chinchilla? Oh my god, hey Niji Sanji, if you're watching this, if I get to recreate my character, I would like to be a chinchilla.
You're just bigger mouth. What are you talking about?
Exactly. It's a bigger mouse that's more adorable. Like, come on, you take a mouse, make it smaller. You have a hamster, and everybody loves hamsters. You take a hamster and make it slightly bigger. You have a gerbil. Everybody loves gerbils. And then like you make the mouse bigger and fatter and rounder, and you have a chinchilla, and everybody
You
loves
make it
chinchilla.
bigger again, you get a capybara.
Eh, I don't really like capybaras though. They're way too big. They're like so.
They're the chillest mouse ever. Yeah, you should be a capybara.
I don't want to be a capybara. I know I look like one, but you don't have to. You don't have to. I want to. Capybaras don't suck dicks though.
They do.
I'm not saying I suck dick, but I want
You
to.
sounded racist.
Shut up. I just want to be a chinchilla. Chinchilla. I mean, like the name chinchilla is. It just rolls off the tongue, right? What about capybara?
Cute.
Capybara sounds like an El Chupacabra. You know, nobody likes an El Chupacabra. They're a very scary thing. El Chupacabras eat sheep. They're not sheep. I think you got that info a bit mixed up there. long, long ago in the streets of Mexico, the El Chupacabra shows up in the middle of the night and eats the sheep. He doesn't turn into a sheep, and he is not a sheep. A sheep, sorry. Kuwabara. What is Kuwabara, Len? You're more Japanese. Okay, what's a Kuwabara? You're the Japanese master.
I see. Oh my god, that is so old.
What?
So you have to
Oh my god! Isn't that the kawan dia kan?
Yeah.
The one with the red hair. Oh my
I
god.
didn't like him because of his hair.
You also like Zero because of the hair, I assume.
No, I like him because he's cool.
Rockman is cool too.
No, he's bald.
You mean? So you do like Zero for his hair
No, I like him for his face.
and the hair.
Hair is just an addition.
Exactly.
And I like
You'll
the color of his suit.
I bet if Rockman had hair, you would
No,
fall for.
I don't like his face.
You're so
It's
mean.
I don't like the shade of blue he uses.
What's wrong? You racist cunt.
I said the shade of blue.
I don't like the shade of color that he's in
No,
without
the
context.
Skin. I said
Oh, the
his
skin.
Suit.
The skin.
I said the suit, the blue suit. I don't like his weapon too. It's pew pew.
And what is Zero's? A sword, right?
A sword. Nice. A big knife. Really nice.
Yeah. What a bias.
He's good.
No, no.
He's superior.
Rockman is superior. Otherwise, the show would be called Zero and not Rockman.
Okay, Deku is not superior.
Deku is superior. That's why the show is named Deku no Hero Academia.
No.
I mean, like it's called Boku no Hero Academia, and who says that? Deku. The show revolves around Deku, and therefore he is the superior character. Tell me if I'm wrong. Also, to everyone that's watching, do you guys agree that Katsuki, Bakugo Katsuki should be with Uraraka Ochako?
Yes.
Do you guys think that Katsuki should be
Yes.
with Ochako? I don't think so. I don't think so. I think Ochako should be with Deku.
No.
They have this chemistry. I mean, yeah, sure. Deku has chemistry
I
with the
prefer
other person.
Deku with what's that?
The
Tatsumeme.
oh,
Both
see, that's NTR. See, someone agrees.
No!
It's NTR.
It's not.
Ochako should be with Deku. Someone agrees.
You guys don't have taste.
Come on, come on.
NTR? What is that? Not true. Rami?
Oh, just try to go there, man. Just try to go there. See, Deku and Ochako are together. You can't say. Look. Maybe Bakugo can be with.
Wrong and wrong.
I didn't even say who the person is. Wait, who would Bakugo be with though? No. We have already established that's NTR. Thank you, Ali, for backing me up, man. If stories start with Bakugo, I can agree. Chilaka. Chilaka, but thank God it starts with Deku.
I'm telling you.
No, I don't see the chemistry.
Okay, we play a bet. 1-2,000. We'll wait until they become a couple. Bet.
It has to be canon, as in the creators of the show must animate that shit. It cannot be a fan made animation made by some hentai artist. You
It was good.
okay, okay, I agree. It was good. It was great. The animation's great. It looks exactly like the show, but it's a fan made. It cannot be the real thing. If it comes out in season 7 or 8 and they're together, then I will give you 2,000 ringgit. Assuming I already don't owe you 2,000 ringgit, so I'm just gonna owe you 4,000 after that.
4,000? 5,000?
Okay, fine. And then if I win, my debt's clear.
Oh, what the hell?
Yeah.
We agreed on 2,000. That means you'll still owe me 3,000.
No, no, I don't. I do not owe you that much now.
Wrong. It's in advance.
But you cannot do that. That's unfair. Oh, I forgot. I have a game running, and I don't even play it. I'm just talking in the background.
Nalak naman eh. Let me do it in it so I can be depressed and prepare tomorrow. Tomorrow.
So relatable. I'm gonna sleep and wake up early so I can be depressed. Okay, depression is not a joke. It's not a screenscape. It's not a screensaver. It's actually an emulator. It's an Android emulator. I'm supposed to play Eagle Sword. So if I click this, yeah, there we go. I'm supposed to play a game. On top of that, but well, number one, I got distracted by work, and number two, I got distracted by my girlfriend, and number three, I got distracted by anime.
Always blaming other people.
You're supposed to go to bath.
It's your fault.
How is it my fault? See?
It's always the main fault.
No.
Eh, sumasama mo kita.
Apa pula? Kau cakap lagi.
Kasi bangun mo yung cellphone ka.
You want me to wake you up when I'm done working?
So I can make you cook the gyoza.
Yeah. Oh. I am doubting myself already.
Why?
Will the gyoza be good?
I don't know. It looks suspicious.
Tak apa, I mean like somewhere in the middle of the night I'm gonna start cooking the leftover chicken from that gyoza and then see if it's good. If I
Extra choco pressa in it.
yeah, I already did. But if I end up dead in the kitchen then you know you shouldn't be.
Kailan, you don't have insurance money.
Oh yeah lah, I still don't have insurance. That's not good. Oh yeah, I've been living pretty much my whole life without insurance, which is not a good thing. To everyone out there, please do not live without insurance. It's awful. If anything happens to you, there will be no compensation. You're pretty much screwed. Please get yourself an insurance. It helps out a lot. But yeah, today's gonna be a great day. I'm already having a nice chat with my girlfriend. I'm already having a nice chat with Ale.
It's because the retrograde is gonna be over soon.
Here we go again. Here we go again. I wonder if the rest of you actually believes in the whole zodiac thing. This what do you call it? What's another word for zodiac? Anyways, it's the whole Capricorn astrology. Yeah, like to me, like astrology has some truth to it. I'm actually gonna make an episode on YouTube about astrology and why it's not 100% bullshit, but scientifically speaking, it's bullshit.
Yeah, but look, we have a terrible month.
Oh yeah. My anniversary with my girlfriend falls on the 16th of June. And apparently 16th of June is a terrible month.
No, I'm just saying, not the feng shui.
Yeah, exactly. Okay, no feng shui. So we are now changing our anniversary to the 8th of August. Yeah, 8th of August because you know the number 8 is a lucky number. So two number 8s means that I'll probably be rich enough to buy her 2 rings. I don't know. I already bought her 1 ring last week. Yeah, alright, wait. When was the 16th? Oh yeah, it's last week. Yeah, I already bought her a ring last week, so. Infinity. To infinity. And be. Let me have a drink first. Oh, how many gems do I have right now for my ego sword? 69. Nice. 8 is infinity. Ah, okay. Yeah, yeah, yeah. When you think about it, the number 8 is basically a sideways infinity. So, infinite cash? Oh my god, dude. I think we've unlocked the secrets of the world. Number 8 is infinite money. Infinite money. Now, if only we can convert infinite money to God mode, that would be great. I wonder if you guys have already unlocked cheat codes for life. Because I could use some cheat codes for life. I'm broke right now. I'm broke from keyboards. I bought keyboards. And I also bought like a ring for my girlfriend, so maybe that also contributed to me not having money. But keyboards are very expensive hobby, I'm telling you. Like don't get me wrong, not all keyboards are expensive. Like you can get a keyboard for like 50 to 80 ringgit. Like getting a mechanical keyboard is not that hard nowadays because there are so many of them going around, and with different types of budget, you're sure to find a mechanical keyboard that suits your budget. But I'm not the kind of person who would just buy a keyboard and settle. Like I like at this point I've owned around 8 keyboards at the time. 8 keyboards. That includes a Razer Black Widow, a CM Storm Mech, a TT Esports Mecha, and all sorts of keyboards that I bought back then. And currently, I've already settled with a BM60EC PCB. Now, not sure if you guys know this. Sell GPU, one GPU can buy them or two. uh, I don't know, man. Like I'm a laptop user. I've always been a laptop user. I I cannot sell a GPU. Do you think that I can sell my laptop GPU and the scalpers would just buy it so that they can use it to do crypto mining? But yeah, I mean like I'm a PC gamer, not gonna lie. I built PCs, but I do not have my own PC. I've never had my own PC. Like throughout my life, I've only had gaming laptops. Even better, a car. Like, oh wow, if I can sell my laptop for a car, that would be great. But yeah, like you like the thing about the GPU shortage and the cryptocurrency thing going on is that despite that it's only affecting GPUs for computers, PC GPUs, those full size ones, right? It still affected the laptop market because of the whole chip shortage. And you know what that means, right? That means like laptops which were cheap back then, which were considered cheap back then, like for a similar kind of specs that you get nowadays is going to be more expensive. Like my my current laptop right now is a Asus ROG Zephyrus G14 with NVIDIA GeForce GTX 1650 Ti and AMD Ryzen 5 4600HS for the processor with 8 gigs of RAM. Pretty much everything is stock, and the laptop itself costed like 5,200 ringgit. For this laptop in particular, it's 5,200, and it's not an RTX. It's not an RTX graphics card. It's not an R9 AMD Ryzen. No, it's a GTX 1650, and I paid 5,200 for this laptop. It's kind of a it kind of sickens me, nowadays, because of like one GPU shortage, the entire market is now, inflated. Careful, correct to your girlfriend. You talking? What? I mean, like, what's gonna happen? I'm already dead. Look at my Halo ring. I'm already dead. But I don't know. I mean, like, nowadays you can die twice, right? If you're not careful, you can die twice. Yes. Am I gonna die twice?
What did you say?
Oh, nothing.
But you think I can always replay it and give you replacement one?
I didn't say anything. I didn't say anything. I feel like I'm gonna die. Like it.
What did you say?
I didn't say anything. I didn't say anything. Oh man, sometimes I wish I was a cat. That way, if I even if I die twice, I still have like 6 lives to go. Oh, bloody hell. But yeah, where is the world gonna go after this? Now that there's like a chip shortage, GPUs are gonna continue being expensive. I mean, I've heard that Nvidia and other companies are doing their best to like fix this problem. Like some of them are applying like Nvidia is making the computation slower with their GPUs so that the gaming potential is still there, but you just cannot compute much with the GPU, which kind of sucks because then you're just buying an inferior product, right? Like, why would you spend so much money on an inferior product just so that you can avoid inflation and shit? And not to mention, that's still not going to solve anything because people are still gonna buy these GPUs for for that kind of price and then resell them anyway. And then who knows if they can hack and reverse engineer the whole limited computational performance with it. Uh, there there is no proper solution as of yet, and I don't know. These things can just continue being a problem. Like back then, it would have been like back then, like maybe 3 4 years ago. Buying a GPU was kind of easy, right? You just save your 1 month salary, and then there you go. You buy yourself a GPU, uh, and like there you go. You're a happy person. You now have a GPU. Nowadays, GPUs can cost about as much as a Proton Saga FLX, and I should know because I had a Proton Saga FLX for like 25k. Yeah, GPUs nowadays cost 25k. Like scalpers are such assholes. And then like you might say things like, "Oh, I buy laptops. I'm a laptop user. I'm not affected." Yeah, bullshit. If it affects regular PCs, it affects laptops too. Like if the prices are hiking up from the regular PC stuff, it's gonna hike up for laptops too because of the whole chip shortage and stuff. Yeah, life's a bitch. I swear to God, laptops back then were cheaper. Like they're still expensive. They still cost like 5,000 or 4,000 or maybe even 6,000. But they cost that much because you're paying for like raw power. Like back then, I paid 6,100 ringgit for a laptop with Nvidia GeForce GTX 970M. And back then, having a 970M was kind of a big deal because it was like one of the more high-end GPUs you can put in a small laptop. I mean, like if you want to put a 980M, the laptop is going to look bigger. So for a slim laptop to have 970M, it was kind of a big deal, and you pay a lot of money, and you feel like you're getting what you're paying for it, even if you're paying 6,000. But nowadays, you pay 5,200 ringgit for my laptop, and then you just thought I could have gotten better out of this. Like it could have been priced better or something like that. Like don't get me wrong, there are cheaper laptops out there. Like the Asus Asus Tough Gaming A15, A17. Those are clearly cheaper and they're like similar specs for cheaper. Like we're talking like 2,000, 3,000 ringgit and whatnot. But you know, like if you're not looking for an Asus tough gaming laptop, yeah, it's tough. It's a tough market out there. But hey, it all revolves around one phrase and one phrase only. Life's a bitch. Ain't that right, Len?
What do you want?
I'm asking for affirmation. You could at least just say yes.
What?
I said I asked you to say yes, and you still screw it up.
What?
Life's a bitch, dude. Don't you agree?
What? It's beautiful.
Oh my god! You were complaining about life all the freaking time, and then now you decided that life is beautiful? Oh my god. Life's a. Oh my god, I just realized something. I did not bathe after I did 6 songs on Just Dance.
You sang 6? I mean, you danced the 6 songs.
I danced the 6 songs.
Alright.
Oh my god, I probably stink. Oh yeah, like guys, aside from getting an iPhone XR so that my laptop doesn't lag when I try to VTube, I don't know, like if I get enough money, I mean, like I'm not gonna ask for donations yet because I don't have the clout yet. Oh, you know what? I'm gonna ask for donations. There will be a coffee link in the future. There will be a coffee link in the description in case you guys uh wanna help out a friend, wanna help out a. Oh, I almost said that word and I shouldn't. uh. Oh yeah, like wait a minute, why am I pretending to be like a VTuber when I'm clearly just a random dude with a VTuber avatar? But yeah, I mean like I'm actually planning to get myself full body tracking someday.
For
Be-
yourself?
you want one too? I'm planning to get 2 sets of full body tracking. The reason is simple. It's not just so that I can enjoy myself in VR chat. Although
So you can pole dance in the
I do not want,
suspicious looking.
do not go to VR chat to pole dance. No, the places in VR chat look very sus though. What's that name again? What's the name of that club? It's not rave. It's got lasers and shit. I forgot what it is. But yeah, it was a very suspicious club. People go over there and you hear people do the ike. Uh,
The sex
the sex rooms. Yeah, the sex rooms are even more sus. And then oh yeah, and the people who do the ike in
Why
VR
are you
chat.
using Ikea? You sound like a degenerate.
Sorry, I'm just giving them context. Iku. They're Americans. They're Americans, so they come with the default American accent, and it's kind of off, you know. It's like
How is that American?
most of the ones that we meet are American. It's sort of like listening to Pony.
I don't hear them say Ikea. I hear
It's not really Ikea, like not literal, but it's kind of that kind of vibe, right? The Segs vibe. But yeah, I mean like it's sort of like listening to Pony from Boku no Hero. I I 我的啦，我do. I swear to God, I don't know why, but the Pony voice actress back then was kind of inconspicuous, right? Like she does sound like that in the earlier seasons, but you don't really pay attention to it because it did not hit that spot where you would feel very irritated after listening to it for a while, right? But then they changed voice actresses, or rather they used the same voice actress that voiced Tsuyu Asui and made her voice Pony. And then somehow it got worse. It got so bad that just by listening to her I feel like I want to kill someone.
Get off my table.
Sorry about that. My our cat has the tendency to scratch everything, and my girlfriend has like this awesome mouse pad with Cactus Sakura on it.
Talking about my table, not that.
Okay, and she also spent like 3 hours wrapping the table. Not really sure if I mean like it looks neat though, but 3 hours with 15 ringgit worth of sheets is kind of a bit iffy. But it looks neat though. But honestly, I feel like she should be more concerned about the mouse pad than the the tablecloth. Oh yeah, she wants a new mouse pad, but that's not where the donation money is going. I can assure you the donation money is not going to anything other than full body IQ tracking. Because, oh yeah, to elaborate, it wasn't just for VR chat. I actually want to dance. I've been doing a lot of Just Dance now. If you guys don't know, it's a game where you dance, but instead of using an Xbox 360 with the Kinect, oh sorry, Xbox One. Yeah, instead of using an Xbox One with Kinect or a PlayStation Move, you use your phone. You use the phone's gyroscope to tell the game how you're dancing, and then you use your computer browser to display the score, the music video, RTX on. Yeah, it's pretty much just yeah, Just Dance now is basically the regular Just Dance with RTX on. But yeah, like oh, who is Boykun? Yo, what's up? Whoever you are, what's up? Cool, someone new.
Is there a girl Chan?
I don't usually get viewers like that, but hey, y'all are welcome. Boykun.
Cute.
Man, son.
Mr. Man.
Mr. Man. Oh
That's
yeah.
my favorite.
You. Why do you keep calling me Mr. Man? I clearly have a name. I have,
Mr. Man.
I have a name, and you call me Mr. Man. That's like the most
No,
generic.
that should be your new name.
I don't want to be Mr. Man.
You want to be Mr. Nothing.
The name itself is. It's not really weird.
It's cute.
It is cute, but it's sort of unique and generic at the same time. Generic because boy and kun. Unique because despite the name, nobody has ever had that kind of name before. I don't know anyone else who have named themselves boy kun. I've seen a lot of I've seen a lot of people calling themselves player or player one, and some of them even call themselves player two. It's not original anymore, but yeah, Boykun, not a bad name. Pretty generic, but unique at the same time. It's sort of weird. It's like burning yourself in the fridge. I'm not even sure where I'm going with this. I'm not offending Boykun. Please tell me I'm not offending you. No, I'm not, right? I mean, I'm scared. I do not want to offend people in 2021. I can get cancelled before I even get anywhere. Aggressive sweating. Oh yeah, about the full body IK tracking. Yeah, I play a lot of Just Dance now. I'm losing weight, so that's good. No, actually, I don't feel like I'm losing much. I'm losing my sanity, but not.
I told you have to do the Chinese tummy exercise.
What even is a Chinese? Oh.
The one that me and Belle always do.
Oh wait. Yes, I got this when I'm like 10, and now I'm old enough to ride a bicycle.
That's cute.
Wait, what does that mean?
What?
How old is a person if the person is old enough to ride a bicycle? I rode a bicycle when I was 7. So
In reverse.
in reverse.
Bike.
Oh,
Bike.
oh bike. Oh, you mean a motorcycle? Oh, okay. All right, right. Okay, so motorcycle, bicycle, motor bicycle. That was a thing back then. Yeah, back when your dads and my dad was like our age, Motor bicycle is a thing. They stick a motor underneath the bicycle and call it a day. It didn't go fast. It had like 10-ish horsepower, but it was something. It sucks going uphill with it, but it's something. But yeah, Boykun. Oh no, like Boykun named himself Boykun when he was 10. Now he's old enough to ride a motorcycle, right? So
It's so original. I like it.
how though? I mean, yeah, it's original in the sense
It's
that
original because people won't use.
yeah, people won't use it. That's what makes it unique.
Yeah, no.
But now you might as well be called Mr. Man.
That's what are you?
You cannot call me Mr. Man. I haven't. Oh, stress SPM. Thanks at math. Now relaxing your live stream. Oh, thanks. Wow, my live stream's relaxing. Thank you, bro. That's like, I don't really get that kind of compliment most of the time. But yeah. Oh, SPM stress. Yeah. I thought SPM would be next year or something. I'm so disconnected. But yeah, at math, I feel your pain, dude. I feel your pain. I remember when I did SPM back then, and I got A minus for my math, and then I gagal my at math, and people were wondering how are you able to gagal your at math when you pretty much got a good result on your math. They triggered me by saying things like, "Isn't at math basically math?" And then I'm like, "Wow, if that's true, I should have gotten an A minus for my at math too, right? Wouldn't that make sense?" What are you telling me that for some reason I just didn't answer questions on my at math paper and then I suddenly gaga? I mean, like, it's different, man. At math is different. Like, you could see like this one question in at math, and there will be three different ways you can answer that question. But if you pick the wrong method, you get a zero. Like, oh, here's a question. You have three ways you can solve this, but only one method is correct. So good luck. If you pick the wrong method, you're basically wasting your time. Yes. My foot size. I wear size 13 US, size 12 UK. But if you pick one size smaller, I can wear that as well.
Shopee shops dance
Congratulations, you now let everyone know my real name. Oh yeah. Oh wait, math is math. Math is math. At math is at math. Math is not at math, and at math is not math. Try saying that twice as fast. Not gonna lie, my parents always flex with others, and I was like, I'm stupid with this. They always want to fight with other parents. Oh man, flexing parents, am I right? I mean, like, at least your parents flex with other parents. You know what my parents do? Well, not really my parents, my mom. My dad doesn't talk much because he's a Virgo. But, but my mom would constantly insult me in front of her friends, in front of her family. She would say things like, "Oh, my son is stupid," or "My son is not smart. He cannot do this. He cannot do that. He's not independent." Well, look at me now. Thanks. Thanks. My girlfriend helped me out a lot, which is why I'm so in debt to her. But yeah, at least you have parents that show you off. My parents, or rather my mom, because my dad's a Virgo, she did absolutely nothing like that. Only once. She only praised me once when I got a 4-pointer for my first semester in university. Other than that, no, she's been insulting me. You got an E in French, and they flex that you can speak French. I don't see why that's a bad thing. I would totally be that kind of parent. Like, if me and my girlfriend, we get a baby, I would totally dote him or her as much as I can. Like every single achievement, I would definitely dote
I will bully them.
because my girlfriend would absolutely bully the shit out of our child, and of course, for every negative, there should be a positive. I'm the positive, and she's the negative. So it cancels each other out. You know, that's balance right there.
What?
Ouais. Merci. Merci beaucoup.
Je m'appelle
Je-
Kurei-Z.
Voulez-vous coucher avec moi?
Apaka omelette
Omelette du fromage. I learned that from Dexter's Laboratory. Omelette du fromage. Oh my god. Like it doesn't even matter whether or not you understand what you're saying. If you sound foreign, you're gonna be sexy.
Ah, yes. I'm sorry.
Teh tarik. Betul lah. Where is this stream going? Sacre bleu. Magnifique. Crème brûlée. Stupid with this. Yeah, well, I mean, like having parents that dote on you is great. Like, honestly, if I could, I would trade my parents, and by that I mean my mom because my dad's a Virgo. So I don't know why. My dad is kind of like you, Len. My dad is kind of like you. Doesn't talk much. Except with certain people he'll talk, but
My dad is an extrovert.
my dad is kind of egotistical.
Testicles.
No, not egotistical, egotistical. Imagine having a testicle that has an ego.
I can't imagine that. I don't have any.
That's why it's called imagination.
It's past 12. I don't have any.
Is this what happens in late at night? Oh my god. Oh, but yeah, lah. What I actually forgot what I wanted to say earlier. But then again, I'm like juggling everything. I'm currently doing my night shift. I'm working and stuff. Currently, not a lot of people are violating any rules in the platform that I'm working on, so it's kind of boring, really. Like nothing much is happening.
Now said anything like a comment.
Oh yeah, and guys, if you want to make my life interesting, y'all can go into the app that I'm working on, start making accounts, make some really serious violations, which will involve you actually showing yourself in front of the camera. So if you guys are the kind of people who value privacy a lot, oh boy, oh boy, let me tell you something. Privacy is a dead concept. Like, I swear to God, like the moment you start streaming and shit, you pretty much waive all the privacy you have. Like me right now, I'm pretty much waiving all my privacy. Like I know I'm hiding behind this avatar, but it doesn't really make much of a difference because people know my real name, where I live, who I talk to and shit. I mean, yeah, like I mean, like if they find out your email, and then if they find out your name, they can pretty much do whatever they want with the information. So yeah, privacy is a dead concept. I should know because what I'm doing is basically invading other people's privacy just to make sure the app works fine. So whoopsie daisy. One day our madame, he's speaking French now. Our madame, our madame asked us to do an introduction in French. I was like, bonjour, je m'appelle Naz, me age. Oh, there we go, Rojak already. Me age 17, school at Sekolah Menengah. Je m'appelle.
My name.
Sekolah Menengah. No, he stopped right there. Stop right there. I mean, like, Like, I guess you don't want people to know which school you're from. I'll be happy to let everyone know that my sekolah menengah is at Sri Permata. It's at Kelana Jaya there. So it used to be called Seaport. So make that of what you will. It wasn't a good school. It had a great principal, but it wasn't really a good school. We had awards, and there were many prestigious students in there. It's not really a good school though. But yeah, at least you can speak French, dude. I mean, like, you still remember some of the words. Like,
Hey, use Duolingo.
please, no, no, not Duolingo. I'm still looking for my cousins. What happened to them? Zeus, my dad Zeus, he's still asking, where are your cousins? And I'm like, I don't know. They took Duolingo. I haven't seen them since. And then Zeus is like, that's okay, buddy. You will have more cousins after this. And then next thing you know, there's another VTuber who has the same haircut as mine. And then I'm like, damn it, Zeus. Why?
I stopped listening at all.
Oh my god. What is your goal when you want to become a VTuber, and why did you become one? Alright. So, what was my goal when I wanted to become a VTuber? Well, initially I wanted to become a VTuber just for the fame actually. Like I don't really have any kind of like big dreams and whatnot. I simply looked at Kizuna Ai and thought, wouldn't it be great if I was that person? And then here I am. Well, it wasn't really that easy though, because initially I wanted to be one, but I don't know how to be one. But then my girlfriend slapped some senses into me, and she was like, "You're jobless, so why don't you do something with your hobby and start doing something for once?" And then I was like, "I want to be a VTuber." Then start making an avatar, and then next thing you know, here I am with an avatar. Like, I guess it was something that was like. It started as a nonsense goal that turned into something a little bit serious than that.
I'm such a great manager.
In short, my girlfriend, despite being a huge introvert, she's a great pep talker. She managed to slap some sense into me. Like, I gotta be honest. If it weren't for my girlfriend, I wouldn't be a VTuber at all. I would just dream of being a VTuber and would not even bother. But then, uh, like, where there's a will, there's a way. If you really want to do something, go ahead and do it. Like, there are tutorials out there that will teach you how to do it, like literally. So the only thing that's left for you to do is to just put those words into action. I wanna be the very best that no one ever was. I also wanted to be an utaite, but that's not gonna happen. Oh, here we go. My girlfriend's gonna pep talk me, and I'm gonna start singing.
I want to sound like Toyu.
Yo, sounding like Toyu is impossible for me. Like, he has a high pitched voice for a dude, and he screams a lot, and he's used to it. I cannot scream like
No one told me to scream.
that. I want to really focus on my goal as becoming a professional esports player. Do you have any tips? All right. So, not gonna lie, back then I had a chance to be one, and I couldn't because my parents, and by parents I mean my mom, because my dad's a Virgo. My mom didn't let me be a esports player because she never really understood esports, and uh, even though I had the chance to be one, like Orange Esports was actually offering me one. That didn't happen, didn't follow through because my mom, of course. Do you have any tips or motivations to give? Know what you're getting yourself into. The thing about esports is that it's not just about being good at a single video game that you're good at. It's about being good consistently. Like, from the beginning until the very end, you are always good. There, you've never had a slump. You didn't have any bad days or stuff. I mean, like, you're allowed to have bad days, but you're not allowed to have too many bad days. So you have to be consistently good at playing that one game that you're good at, and just be good at it all the freaking time. And how do you get good at it? You learn new strategies. You, like, let's say if you're playing Counter Strike Global Offensive, which I was playing back then, just keep aim practicing, keep doing those aim practices, reaction times, and then like learn how to make use of your team, like do boosts and whatnot. So, and then like learn how to do those choke points, throwing grenades and whatnot. So there's a lot of things that you need to learn. But one thing's for sure, um, like as long as you have the desire to be better at something, there's always room for improvement. So always look for a room for improvement is probably the one big tip. Because like some people would say, oh, I'm already at the peak of my level, there's no way I can get better than this. Those people are wrong, because there's always a way to get better at things. You just need to find it. And if you can't find it now, you'll find it later. Just don't stop finding. That's what it is. Oh, and also, if you really want to be a professional esports player, you need to have parents that are actually understanding. And unfortunately, my mom wasn't that understanding back then. I mean, like, the funny thing is that last year, only last year, she started becoming more understanding. Like, I showed her that, that I can animate, I can rig models, and then she started believing in those things. And then like at one point I visited my dad, and then he actually said, "Why didn't you become an esports player? There are plenty of teams out there looking for players." And that teared me up a lot, because like, holy shit, where were you? Where were you 5 years ago? I needed that kind of pep talk, you know? But yeah, that didn't happen because they were very late in understanding things like that, which is kind of understandable. I mean, they're like 60 years old. it's it's hard for them to understand things like this. So unfortunately, even though I had the skill, I guess, and even if I wanted to become better at things, I just didn't have parents that would allow me to do stuff like that, because they think that being an esports player is not profitable, or you can't go anywhere. And for the most part, yeah, that's kind of true. Like, being an esports player is very hard, because you have to be good. You cannot just be good at one point. No, you have to be good all the time. So it's actually hard to maintain when you're good. But even then, like, no matter how good you are, if your parents don't let you, you can't go anywhere. Which is why I'm very jealous.
The lesson is be rebellious.
Be rebellious. Yeah, that's the thing. Oh yeah, 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 yeah. Oh man, yeah. Like, the thing about me is that I'm not rebellious. Like, it was only recently that I became rebellious, and by then it's already too late. But one thing's for sure is that if you're rebellious back then, like if you always rebel with your parents, they'll actually be lenient to the point where they'll let you have your freedom. Now, the thing about me right now is that from when I was born all the way until I was 25, I've never had my own freedom. I barely had my own room. I didn't have privacy. I couldn't work because they don't let me and shit. It was hard. Oh wait, sorry. Let's say I have strict parents and they dislike games or anything related to it. I have no squad and no teammates to play with. I joined a few tours with randoms and a few equipments. Do you think you can make it? Uh, how do I say this? I still think you can make it. Like, there are plenty of teams out there that that consist of randos. Let's see. A lot of the teams in Counter Strike Global Offensive are consist of randos. Like they'll start with a full team of friends who know each other, but then later on when they shift to other teams, you realize that a lot of those teams consist of like random players that either were teammates from previous teams, or they used to fight against each other because they were from different teams, and now they're like in the same team and shit like that. So I'm not gonna say that if you're a random player that you're not gonna be in a team, but it's kind of hard because normally you have to be organized with these kinds of things. Like, let's say if you don't have any squad or friends, it's gonna be hard for you to survive in the whole esports thing, because esports requires a team, and teams are, like a team. It's not just one person. Like maybe you can try and enlist yourself in a team somewhere if they recognize your skills and whatnot. That would be great. But as far as I'm concerned, like unless you're really good,
Join servers. What the heck?
oh yeah, join servers. Like I would totally advise that you start looking for a team or a squad, because having a squad or a team will allow you to not just have a chance at getting big in the esports world, but also if you work in a team, you'll actually get to learn a few things. Like if I play random all the time, it's hard for me to start learning about team skills and strategies that you can apply in your games. Like, trust me, it's hard to coordinate with randos when you're playing Counter Strike Global Offensive, competitive, Counter Strike. It's just hard, man. It's just not feasible. Like maybe once or twice you will find a random team that will actually work with you, but for the most part, randos are just randos and they'll just do their own things. And there's not much you can learn if you're playing with randos. You gotta have a team, because it's not just so that you can get into the esports thing easier, but it's for your own good, it's for your benefit, because team-based game requires you to know more about who you're working with and how to work with them, and it's the same for them too. Like it's your responsibility to synergize with your team, and at the same time your team has to synergize with you as well. Your application got rejected by most squads, and even if I entered one, they're not serious in winning tours or scrims. It's kind of hard, yeah. I mean, like, if you're from Malaysia, yeah, it's kind of hard. It's actually hard because the it really depends on the game that you're playing right now. Right now, the games that are big are Mobile Legends and PUBG. So finding teams or scrims for those games, those mobile games, are actually quite easy because they're a dime a dozen. But if you're playing games like Dota or League of Legends or CS:GO, God forbid, if you're playing games that have a smaller base like Overwatch or Rainbow Six Siege, and trust me, I played those games too. I love those games, and I wanted to play as a team in those games. But god damn, that's so hard. Yeah, like it really depends on the game though. Like if you're playing games like PUBG or Mobile Legends, finding a team that's serious in winning, that will accept you, it's not that hard. It's a dime a dozen. You can even find one at a playground if you're dedicated enough. But for other games, it's gonna be tough because the market in Malaysia is not big when it comes to PC games in general, because everyone's playing a mobile game, and that's that's saying something because I initially came from Counter Strike. I played Counter Strike since I was 7, all the way until I was like 20, 24 or something. So that was a long time. And then I converted into mobile gaming because more people in Malaysia are playing mobile games and not Counter Strike. So that's just how it is. I like to play PC games, but I'm broke, so I'm playing mobile games like Mobile Legends. I mean, like, if you're playing Mobile Legends, I don't see how you cannot find a team to scrim with, because Mobile Legend is by far the biggest game that you can play in Malaysia when it comes to MOBAs. That is. Now, don't get me wrong. Like, I don't play MOBAs in general. Like, MOBAs aren't really my thing. I do play them sometimes, but they're not my thing. It's just not my thing. But finding a team to scrim in Mobile Legends is not that hard because everyone plays Mobile Legends over here. Like, it's unbelievable. More people play Mobile Legends than they play League of Legends or Dota, and those are the games that came here first before Mobile Legends. Mobile Legends simply copied from them, but it became big because Malaysians have phones and not PCs, and they want to play they want to play a game like Dota without owning a PC and stuff like that. So yeah, the market's big over here. So I don't know. Maybe you should try. Maybe you should try searching harder, because like finding a team for Mobile Legends is not that hard in my experience. Because like whenever I walk outside, there's always a bunch of people playing with each other in Mobile Legends. That sounded wrong though. Playing with each other. Oh man, that got serious for a moment. Supposed to be santai and relaxing, but I guess this is therapeutic in a way because these are the kind of stuff that I actually like to talk about, but I never really had an outlet because frankly no one asked. But yeah, like mobile gaming in Malaysia is big. I mean big. Like right now, people are playing more PUBG and COD M than they are playing CS:GO, and CS:GO has been in this country for since 2012. I should know because I started playing that game in 2012, and trust me, the market over here for Counter Strike Global Offensive has always been small. Like they're still considerable, but compared to other games, they're just tiny. You know. What game are you playing right now? At the moment, I'm interested in 8-bit kind of game. Ooh, I hope I don't disappoint a lot of people. But because I came from Counter Strike Global Offensive, right now I'm playing Call of Duty Mobile. It's weird, but yeah, I play Call of Duty Mobile. I've been playing COD for a long time, and I've always wanted to play a free-to-play COD game. And one there is no equivalent version on the PC. There's COD Online on PC, but unfortunately that's like China only, and I'm not keen on using VPN for that. What else? There's Call of Duty Warzone, but it's battle royale only, and I don't really play that much battle royale. So I wanted to play online multiplayer, regular multiplayer games like team deathmatch, search and destroy, and whatnot. So COD M pretty much fits the bill, even though it's a mobile game. Let's see. There are other games that I play besides mobile games. Actually, I also play Assetto Corsa because I like a lot of racing games. I play VR Chat because yeah, I'm not sure if you can consider that a game. It's more like a social kind of stuff. Uh, and yeah, that's kind of it. I don't really play a lot of games nowadays. Like, and even if I do play games, it's mostly either COD M, Assetto Corsa, VR Chat, or just a bunch of emulator games. Like I play a lot of emulator games because I miss playing racing games from my favorite what do you call those things, consoles back then. I never had a PS2, but I had a PS1, so I play a lot of Gran Turismo 1, Gran Turismo 2, and then for like after I got myself a laptop, I played PS2 emulators, so I played Gran Turismo 3 and Gran Turismo 4. So as you can probably tell, I'm a big fan of Gran Turismo. So which is the reason why I play a lot of Assetto Corsa nowadays. But yeah, not a lot of games that I play nowadays, despite the fact that I played a lot of games back then. Back then I played Counter Strike Global Offensive, Overwatch, Rainbow Six Siege, and I played those games seriously, to the point where I actually spent money on microtransactions and stuff. Nowadays I just spend microtransactions on COD M. Oh, and if you're wondering, which COD M am I playing? Whether it's game loop or the mobile version, like the actual mobile version. If you're wondering about that, I play both. I started off playing game loop because I'm not used to playing on a mobile phone, but after a while I got so bored of playing on PC that I decided to play COD M on the actual mobile phone, and it wasn't really that bad. I actually enjoyed it more than than playing with mouse and keyboard, but I'm not gonna trade mouse and keyboard for anything else. When people say they play COD, I thought they were saying the cash on delivery. So you buy a lot of stuff on Shopee, isn't it? But yeah, COD as in Call of Duty. It's a very old series. It has existed since I was born. It existed way before you were born too. But it's a great game actually. It's a great series. It's just suffering from sequelitis. How long will I live? How long are you asking about my age, or do are you asking about my age expectancy? In which case, hopefully I'll live long. But if I don't live long, I have no regrets. But if you're asking about my age, I'm 26 years old. Stream, dude. I mean, like I am streaming. Unless you're asking how long am I going to stream this? But I'm expected to stream this until 8 o'clock at night. 8 o'clock in the morning. Yeah. Oh, I thought you were talking. Yeah. This stream is actually for my work because I'm actually working right now. I'm doing the night shift. I start at 10 and I finish at 8. So I probably finish my stream at 8, but I might finish early because I might have other things that I need to do, like record evidences and whatnot. So if that happens, I will have to end the stream so that I can record evidence, because some people do break the rules in this platform. Damn, you're not sleepy. How should I say this? Uh, 2 days ago when I streamed, I actually fell asleep, and yesterday when I streamed, I also fell asleep. Not to say that I'm not sleepy, but if the job requires me to be awake, I'll have to be awake. I mean, it's what's putting the food on the table, so I gotta do it. Like I mean, like it's okay. I mean, like it's not that I do night shifts all the time. I like for every month I do like 2 night shifts. And the thing about night shifts is that you get paid extra, so I actually don't mind doing night shifts. If it brings money to the table, if I can buy more stuff, that would be great. But yeah, you do get sleepy. Like I did try all sorts of strategies on how to keep myself awake during the night shift. At first, I tried taking a shower. That didn't work. I actually still fell asleep after that. I tried drinking energy drinks, but you will get immune to energy drinks if you keep abusing them during your night shift. So, it did not work. I tried drinking black coffee, but there is such thing as overdosing on caffeine, and I'm not keen on overdosing on caffeine. So, that's also out of the window. I tried washing my face. That also didn't work. I tried to dance during the night shift, like play Just Dance Now during the night shift. But of course, when you're sleepy, you don't really have the energy to move, so the concept is already out of the window. It's hard. Night shift is hard actually. Like if your job requires you to stay awake all night, from 10 a.m. until 8 p.m. Sorry, 10 p.m. until 8 a.m. It's hell. It's freaking hell, I tell you. But you will get used to it. Have you ever thought to play any other popular games? I know they are expensive, but it's fun to watch Malaysian people play one. Depends on what do you mean by popular games. I mean because most of the popular games that Malaysians play are pretty much free. So not a lot of Malaysians play expensive games. Like if I could, I would like to play. I would like to play the new Call of Duty, Black Ops Cold War, because that game has like consistent updates. There are new content every time, and it feels more like COD M, and it's basically COD M but on a PC. And I would really like to purchase that game and play that game, and maybe stream it if I could. But yeah, apart from Black Ops Cold War, I guess if I can return back to Rainbow Six Siege, that will also be great. That's another game that is expensive. I consider it expensive because I bought it. Oh wait, I didn't buy it actually. My admirer bought it. There's a story behind there. Yeah, I used to have a boyfriend as a dude, so but that's a story for another time. Yeah, but yeah, Rainbow Six Siege is like it's kind of expensive. It's like $160 when it was launched, and there were like plenty of microtransactions, DLCs, and whatnot that could be useful depending on depending on what the operator is actually. And then maybe Overwatch as well. Overwatch, that one is also expensive. That's like 230 ringgit when I bought it. I've never spent that kind of amount for a video game at all. So yeah, Overwatch was the most expensive video game I've ever paid for. And aside from that, yeah lah, not a lot of not a lot of expensive video games that I would play aside from those. I mean, like, to be fair, like Malaysians are not keen on paying a lot of money up front for a video game. They're more comfortable with microtransactions, because then they're progressively paying little money to the point where they get to that amount. They're more comfortable with that. It's sort of like installment plans and whatnot. But whether or not I'm going to play Call of Duty Black Ops Cold War anytime soon, I'm not really sure, because I'm actually saving up my cash to buy an iPhone XR. If you're wondering why I'm buying an iPhone XR, the reason why is very simple. Right now, I am like using my laptop camera to track my avatar, and it's actually very taxing on the laptop itself. Like, if I can play Black Ops 3 very smoothly with high settings at 120 frames per second with vertical sync, but the moment I run my VTuber avatar and then I record that the facial tracking through my laptop gets really laggy to the point where I can't play any game unless I turn off my VTuber avatar. So that's why I'm getting myself an iPhone XR, because that's one of the few tools that you can actually use to track your face without using your laptop. So you can use your laptop to specifically just play games and shit. So it's easier for the laptop that way. Let's see, Subnautica, Resident Evil, Call of Duty Black Ops Cold War. Yeah, BOCW. I would definitely want to play BOCW if I have the cash. How do you cure backache? If I ask Google, weird things pop up. I'm not gonna blame you. Google is kind of iffy when you type things without expecting. Like, the simplest way to make sure that the weird things don't pop up is if you if you enable safe search. You need to enable safe search. How do I cure backache? Here's the thing. I've always had backache. I've never cured it. I'm still suffering from it. You're asking the wrong person, dude. But oh yeah. Oh wow, yeah. Oh my god, thanks for asking. Yeah, my girlfriend just my girlfriend started drinking Anlean more often, and a lot of people would tell you that Anlean is for old people, and I'm here to tell you no. Anlean is not for old people, because the things that are in Anlean are stuff that you can already drink as a child, let alone when you're old, and you do not want to be drinking Anlean by the time you get old, because you could have used the extra vitamin D, phosphorus, and calcium to build up your bones when you're young. So, if you ask me, just start drinking Anlean when you're young, dude. you then maybe that will lessen the chances of you getting a serious back problem once you get old. So yeah, just drink more Anlean, dude. But don't drink that all the time. You could actually die. Oh, and also exercise a lot more. I'm dancing a lot more because I want to get rid of my backache, and so far it is working. But I gotta dance a lot more than that. So far, I'm only dancing like once every 2 days. That's not good. I need to be more frequent and consistent about it. So yeah, do more exercise and drink Anlean. Do those things and you should be good. Play Iron Sight. It's free. The thing is, I do have Iron Sight. I actually play Iron Sight. Like back when I got bored of COD M, I started playing all sorts of FPS games on Steam, besides Counter-Strike Global Offensive, because let's face it, when you've been playing that game for like 7 years, you do get bored of it. So I just stopped playing CS:GO, and one of those games I played is Iron Sight, and it's actually not bad. It's pretty good. I like the microtransactions because they're cheap and they're worth the money. But one problem is that for Asian servers, there's not a lot of people to go around. Like, whenever I look for a match, it takes 2 minutes. If I go to COD M, it takes 40 seconds tops. Like, it only takes 40 seconds max in COD M to find players. But if you play Ironside at 3 a.m., you'll be spending 5 minutes looking for a match. 5 minutes. It's enraging. I swear to God. I watched a video on TikTok and the guy said how to master in fishing, and his friend said he needs to master in baiting, and he searched how to masturbate. I can't believe I just said that. Okay, hear me out, Len. I watch a video on TikTok about how to master in fishing, right? To master in fishing, you need to master in baiting. So I went to Google and I typed how to masturbate, and something else came out. Oh, you let me know. Oh, you would love it if you might love. Oh yeah, to my girlfriend, I am her personal Milo waiter. So like, at her beck and call. Well, it actually depends on what I'm doing. I will make her Milo, and she'll drink the Milo, and she'll say it tastes good. I'm happy. Oh my god. This is my first time talking this long. I mean, like, normally I would talk this long by myself in front of the mirror. This is the first time I actually get to do this in front of an audience. And for the first time ever, I'm having 3 concurrent viewers for this amount of time. I'm actually very happy. And that's on top of me working. So, thanks guys. I'm working. Hmm? I'm focusing on working at the same time. I'm actually not looking at the screen for the most part. I only like peek at it just so that I can click the click counter just to see how many cases I've worked today. And boy, oh boy, there's a lot to work with. Oh yeah, the thing about night shifts, guys, if you you're an extrovert in online, but IRL, I mean, yeah, I can understand that. Like, when you're online, like, it's easy to socialize with people because you don't have to meet them physically. You get to be adventurous. You get to do whatever you like, and that makes you an extrovert online. But whenever you're offline, people are constantly looking at you. People are constantly judging you. Uh, I mean, that's not completely right, but for the most part, it does feel like that. And yeah, it's hard to be an extrovert offline because you're constantly being watched. People are judging, and everything you do will hold some weight. And it's just hard to do things offline. So whenever you go online, those things that shackle you are suddenly gone, and then you're just becoming more adventurous with these kinds of stuff, which is also one of the reasons why cyberbullying is a regular thing. Cyberbullying is bad. Please do not cyberbully. Oh yeah, if I may ask, Boykun, are you from the my VTuber server or something? Or are you just a random passerby? In which case, that would be impressive. If you just randomly stumble upon this stream in YouTube, and I just suddenly found myself a dedicated viewer, because that would be interesting. But yeah, uh, being online does make you feel more brave. You get to do all kinds of things because people are not judging you. You're in your room. I can do whatever I want, mom, or dad, or Zeus.
Shut up!
Wow, I stop proving me wrong. Here you go. Apa lah. It got recommended. Oh my goodness, dude. Oh my god, dude. I got recommended, dude. That's neat. Thanks, dude. You actually clicked on it, and you're watching my stuff. Thanks, dude. That's amazing. I never really thought that someone outside my circle of friends and acquaintances, I guess you would say, would actually watch my stuff. I mean, like, don't get me wrong. Alif, uh, Alif is one of the few friends that I cherished back then. Uh, Unfortunately, I failed my exams and then I got kicked out from the university. Nice, one step for Kurei. One small step for man, one giant leap for mankind. Who said that? Buzz Armstrong. Oh wait, no, it was is Buzz Armstrong. Wait, Lance Armstrong, Neil Armstrong, Buzz Aldrin. I suck at history. Buzz Lightyear. To infinity. I'll be share to my friends to help you. You're a nice YouTuber and go first. Thanks, dude. I try to be nice. Sometimes I'm not. Sometimes I'm not nice. I'm gonna be honest with you. Sometimes I'm not nice. It does happen at times. Like sometimes I suck at articulating myself and I ended up sounding rude when I'm not. That also happens to my girlfriend. Like sometimes when I say something and my girlfriend thinks that I'm angry or I'm being rude even though I just happen to articulate myself incorrectly to the point where I just sound like one. And yeah, yeah, pretty much. But hey, if you think I'm a nice person, thanks. And I encourage you to be nice as well. You know, spread the love, spread the care. The world is kind of in a tumultuous time right now, and we could all use like a helping hand here or there. You know, be nice to everyone, be kind to everyone. Actually, like it's sometimes you cannot just tell people to be nice because you can always fake being nice, but you can't fake being kind. So be kind to other people. Being kind is good. And you know, sometimes being nice doesn't mean that you're kind. Like if someone tells you to do something and you cannot do it, if you agree to it, still, yeah, you're being nice, but you're also not being kind because if you still do it when you're not supposed to, then you're basically not supposed to do something like that. Or you know, if you tell the person in the end that you cannot do it, then at the end you're just being a dick. So just be kind. It's more appropriately just be kind. I am nice to myself. You know what? A lot of people say things like you should be nice to other people, but you know something, like sometimes when you tell other people to be nice to other people, that they sort of neglect themselves, and they just they're basically sacrificing themselves so that they can be nice to other people. And to that I say, maybe you should start loving yourself more than you start loving other people, because once you love yourself enough, then you can start loving other people. You get what I'm saying? I don't know. I'm basically mumbling to myself. But yeah, you can. All I'm saying is, if you care about yourself, then you can care for others. If you don't take care of yourself, you cannot take care of others. Is basically what I'm trying to say. Like, I wish I could live to the words that I'm saying right now. I'm still struggling actually. I'm barely taking care of myself, let alone taking care of my girlfriend.
I can take care of myself.
Exactly. See, there she goes. But hopefully that will change. I would like to change that because like, you wanna know something about my life? Uh, for most of my life, I've never had freedom to do anything. I couldn't work. I do not have my own room. I cannot go out anytime I want. I have my own curfew. My own curfew at the age of 23. I had my own curfew. What am I, 7? Do you make the avatar yourself? That's an iffy question actually. The assets, I did not create the assets by myself. I actually rigged my own avatar. Rigging and making your own avatar are two different things. Rigging just means that you animated the avatar so that it works when you VTube. And making the avatar means that you basically drew the assets for the avatar. I did not draw the assets. I actually got it from P-Crew. I'm not sure if you know P-Crew. Yeah, I'm gonna post a link over here, but first I'm gonna search. Alright, here we go. I'm gonna grab this website over here and I'm gonna share it over here. Right, so that's the website, P-Crew. That's a place where you can actually make your own avatar using other people's assets. People draw the assets and then you can just make your own avatar, customize it to however you like, and then use that for non-commercial purposes. The thing is, I used an image grabber and downloaded the assets for a specific P-Crew that I like. And then I took those assets and I compiled them into a Photoshop document, which I then used to rig my avatar. So the animations and all that, I did it by myself. Everything else is from P-Crew. Like this was during the time when I wasn't working. I was jobless for like 6 months and I didn't really have money to begin with. So I couldn't afford to pay someone to make the assets for me. So I did the next best thing and grabbed the assets from P-Crew. It's free, and as long as I don't profit from it, I'm free to use it however I like. So yeah, like you don't really need to draw. You just need to find a place where you can get the assets and then just animate it yourself, and then there you have it, your own VTubing avatar. How to animate your avatar? I would suggest. Let's see here. I'm gonna try and look in YouTube. There is a man named Brian Tsui. All right, it's this guy right here. Brian Tsui. There we go. Now, I watched his tutorial, and I also watched this other person's tutorial named Kira Omori. Yeah, these two channels are the ones that I followed a lot when it comes to making my own avatar. Sorry, not making my own avatar. Rigging my avatar. These two channels. If you want to rig your avatar, you could just go to P-Crew, download the assets for a specific P-Crew that you like, and then use the tutorials that are from these YouTube channels, and then just start rigging yourself a VTuber character, and then there you have it, your free character that you don't have to pay 2 to 3,000 ringgit for one. Because here's the thing, if you commission someone to either make the avatar assets or make the avatar assets and rig for you, the avatar assets alone would cost you around anywhere between 500 ringgit to 1,000, and then having them rig that asset on top of that would cost you another 1,000 to 2,000 ringgit. It's expensive, and there's a reason why it's expensive, because it's not something that people would want the expertise to do, because like it's time consuming. It's not necessarily hard, it's just time consuming. Like you have to look up the tutorial, you need to learn how to do this and how to do that. I mean, like, if you ask me, anyone who's dedicated enough, no matter what kind of knowledge they have, they can rig live 2D avatars if they want to. You just need the dedication and the time. And the thing about people nowadays is that they don't really have the time to do that. When I was able to rig my own avatar, I did it back when I was jobless. I didn't have a job and all I had were time, so I used that time to learn how to rig. But if you are already working or if you're busy, you might not have the time to do it, and therefore you pay someone else to do it for you. And the thing is, because those things are time consuming and tedious, that's why they cost that's why they're expensive. That's why they cost 1,000, 2,000, 3,000 ringgit. I'm not really surprised that people are paying that much, because yeah, it is an expertise after all. But don't get me wrong, this isn't something that you need to pay in order to learn. You don't need to go to university. You don't need to pay what those those websites that teach you how to do things so that you can learn how to do these things. You can just go to YouTube and learn how to do it. If you search the right terms and if you're dedicated enough, you might find yourself learning a new skill. Oh wait, I have to cycle my stuff. Hold on, yeah. All right. That is amazing. Sadly, I am a lazy person. Your life sounds tougher than mine. I respect your spirit and hard work for success. Oh boy. Sadly, I am a lazy person. I don't know, man. I mean, like, uh, I'm lazy too, actually. The thing is, I guess you could say I'm no different than you. If you're lazy, well, yeah, I'm lazy too. The thing is, I wasn't exactly hardworking back then, and I'm still not hardworking now. But yeah, but I don't know, when you have nothing to do, when you're jobless, and then you're thinking about what you have to do to survive, you just stop being lazy because you don't want to die. And yeah, I guess maybe you're not at that stage yet, but it's always best to break that stage, break that lazy stage, and just be hardworking before the need for it comes. Yeah, just try to be hardworking before you actually have to be hardworking. That way, it's not that painful. Uh, your life sounds tougher than mine. It's tough in a different way. Like, tough is subjective. Like, some people have tough lives because their parents are not making money, or they're living in a slump, or they're living in a part of the world that is unlucky to begin with, or maybe they just have abusive parents, or they lost their parents and they're with abusive people in general. It really depends on the definition of tough. But I guess you can say that, yeah, my life is kind of tough. Um, I'm not close to my family, except for my dad, because he's a Virgo. I need to stop saying that. Yeah, my life is tough, but you live every day, you survive every day, and hopefully things will get better as you keep living. Like, back when I was in high school, life was tough. I was bullied from Form 1 until Form 5. And you want to know something? The people that bullied me are not the kind of people who are like low lives, or they're like like gangsters or some shit like that. One of the people that bullied me is Alif Jeffrey, the guy who played Adam from Gang Baskola, the first Gang Baskola. He bullied me from Form 1 until Form 5. Yeah, that's the kind of people that made my life miserable back in high school. Life was fucking terrible back then. Now it's terrible for a different reason, but I don't know. Like, you get used to it. You get used to it. Huh? It's different right now because I don't have a supportive mom still. My mom is still not very supportive of me. She still doesn't understand most of the things that I do. She tries to understand, but she still goes back to her old habits. We still fight, sometimes for really petty things, and for the most part, she doesn't listen, which I also inherited, unfortunately. Sucks to be me. But could be worse. I always thought to myself, it could be worse. There are ways I can change that. And who knows, if it's hard now, who knows, it could be harder later, or it could be easier later. You won't know unless you live through that life. So yeah, there's a reason why I keep telling people not to die, because back when I was in high school, I wanted to kill myself twice and I still lived. And here I am, having basically the time of my life. Actually, I wouldn't trade this life for anything else. Yeah, as much as this life is tough, there are some happy moments that keep me that kept me going, that still keeps me going. And if anyone were to ask me if I if I had the chance to go back through time and change anything, what would I change? I would be like, I wouldn't change anything. I'm happy with the way I am right now, and hopefully things will get better as time goes on. Fun fact about me: when someone is still talking, I will hear them properly, and I will never left. But they're done talking. Yeah, bully stuff. I guess I bully a lot, but I'm okay with it. Yo, you should go make Maggie though. I mean, like you said you were gonna go make Maggie. I would totally suggest you going make some Maggie and then come back, cause I don't think I'll stop talking though. I'm in a storytelling mood. Like this didn't happen 2 days ago, and this didn't happen yesterday. Today is kind of unique, cause I'm actually, how do I say this? Encouraged to talk, encouraged to share things about myself and things about the world, and I'm happy with that. Like, someone asked me actually, my girlfriend's friend asked me, why do you want to be a VTuber so badly? And then I'm like, the reason why I want to be a VTuber is because I want my opinions and facts to be shared and appreciated by everyone, because I love to be heard. Belle, I like talking and I like to educate people and I like to share my opinions. Whether my opinions are wrong or right, that's that's something that's for another day. But yeah, I like to share myself. I like not share myself that way. Just good God. What are you doing? Are you puking at whatever I'm saying? Stop bullying me! Stop bullying me! You guys want to know something? My girlfriend's a bully. Yeah. I was a I was a bully victim. I was a bully victim for 5 years, and here I am in a relationship with a bully. I swear, if I have time travel ability in my life, I would start speaking the day I was born, and then did algebra at the age of 2. I mean, you'd say that, man. You would say that. Like, yeah, if you ask me, like, from several years ago, like, would I change something? I would totally change a lot of things. But I've gotten to the point in my life where I'm actually happy the way it is right now, and I want it to get better. So I don't want to go back time and change it, because then the possibility of me being in this timeline in this very moment would never happen, and that would break my heart. So yeah. Like, it gets to, you have to live long enough to get to the point where you don't want things to change, and then like all the bad things that happened to you back then, you sort of overlook it, because if that didn't happen, you wouldn't be where you are right now. I mean, right now you don't like it because you're not at the age yet, but once you get there you will understand. It's not really a bad thing though. Oh boy. Oh boy. Oh yeah lah. Oh. One thing lah. Back then, like, I was such a loser. I was such a loser. I swear to God. I can actually see myself getting bullied by me. Like, I would go back through time and bully myself for being lame. But I still wouldn't do that, because like I guess you could say I'm too nice. I wouldn't want to bully anyone or anything. Like when my girlfriend bullies my cat, I would come to my cat's rescue and just pet the shit out of it. No. She's bullying the cat right now. I will have to compensate that by feeding the cat extra food. You need to leave her alone. Like, you need to leave the cat alone.
I will leave you alone.
No, please don't leave me alone. Oh yeah, the things that happen to you, like, if I can tell you something, the things that happen to you now will affect how you will end up 5 to 10 years down the line. So be the best that you can be right now, so that 5, 10 years down the line you don't end up being the worst version. of the thing you were back then. Like, um, how do I say this? Like back then, I was an ignorant person. I like to ignore and I like to forget. And then I grew up being a very forgetful person. And then at one point, I forgot what I ate for breakfast on the same day. It was chronic, and I started training myself to remember things. You are now my support sensei. Anything you say is wise and give me inspiration, motivation, sensei. I'm gonna make Maggie. Go ahead, make Maggie. Oh, and thank you. Like if you find me if you find me inspiring and motivating, thank you. Thank you so much. Hopefully you'll learn something from it so that you can become better than me. Because I swear to God, if I knew these things back then, I would have been a totally different person. Like I would have been way better than who I am right now. Oh, but then again, I wouldn't trade that for anything else. Because I wouldn't be where I am right now, and I kind of like where I am right now. I have a great job. I have a job that allows me to live stream on top of that. I have a girlfriend that loves me, that makes me a better person pretty much every day. So yeah, I mean like as much as I could have been a better person if I had the knowledge that I have right now 10 years ago, I'm still glad that I managed to learn about it now rather than to never have learned about it. It's better to learn something later than to never learn about it. Cause like how do I say this? Oh my god, there's a booger in my eye. Alright, got rid of it. Oh my god, alright, I'm gonna go and grab some drinks. I actually ran out of drinks. I'm gonna be right back. Huh? No, I haven't finished the food yet. It's not bad. What you doing? Alright, I'm gonna go grab something to drink.
It's hard to see.
Oh, it's hard to sleep because I'm talking. I'm gonna be right back. Drinks. need to appear myself. Whoop. Oh wait, no, that's the wrong thing. Sorry. All right, there we go. Mm. Oh, all right, I'm back. So, all right. I heard that some people said that if you become an adult, you can do anything. Do you agree with this statement? Um, for the most part, it really depends on what you mean by you can do anything. Like, if what you're doing is something that is like achievable, something that you can set your mind to, and then actually be able to do it, then yeah, you can actually you can pretty much do anything you like. But there are like so many factors that take into account of whether or not you can actually do those things. Like I'll say one thing for sure is that when you become an adult, you suddenly have responsibilities, you have freedom, and I guess those responsibilities and freedom means that there are plenty of things that you can become because of those responsibilities and freedom. Like when you're young, versus when you get a little bit older, there are like differences in what you can be and what you cannot be. Like when you're young, if you want to be like an engineer or something like that, that's probably not gonna happen unless you have the right papers and or stuff like that. But how do I say this? Start young, actually. What I'm saying is that yes, you can become anything when you become an adult, but if you start early, then the chances of you becoming who you want to be in the future is higher. Like it doesn't even matter how old you are right now, as long as you start now. If you didn't start before, start now. Like let's say you wanted to be a VTuber, you want to be a successful VTuber, but you haven't started, and you feel like it's too late or something like that. That's not true. It's never too late. Like a lot of the VTubers that I see nowadays are way younger than me, and here I am as a 26-year-old just starting. But to that I say it's never too late to start, because like if you don't start ever, then you'll never get to where you want to be. If you start now, you'll get to where you want to be earlier. It will not happen immediately, but it will happen. If you start later, you'll be there later. So that's just my take on things. You can be whoever you want to be when you get older, but if you start now, you'll get there quickly. So it's not about getting there; it's about getting there quickly, and that also depends on how motivated you are, and whether or not. Oh my goodness, what the hell am I looking at right now? I'm sorry, I'm actually working on top of this. You wanna sleep? Oh, sorry about that. Wait, how long has the stream been going? 2 hours and 80 minutes. Oh, okay. I'm just gonna wrap this up, okay? All right, guys. So I'm actually gonna wrap this up, but oh yeah, like there are other places that you can follow me besides YouTube. I have Discord, I have Twitter, and I have Instagram. I don't use Twitter or Instagram, so just follow me on Discord. Just add me over there, and yeah, who knows. But to wrap up what you said, uh, when you become an adult, you can become whoever you want to be. But if you start early, you'll get there. But at the same time, I would like to point out something. Is that don't rush into things. Actually, do not rush into things. Like back then, when somebody asked me, "What do you want to be when you grow up?" and I didn't know what I want to be, so I let other people tell me what I want to be, and they told me that, "Oh, you should be an English teacher because you're good in English, and you like to teach." Technically, yes, I like to teach, and I'm very fluent in English. So yeah, okay, I'll be an English teacher. It took becoming an English teacher to realize that I do not want to be an English teacher. And it's all because I didn't think what I wanted to be through. I didn't really have aspirations back then, and I didn't take my time knowing what I want to be when I grow up, or what kind of aspirations I want to have by the time I grow up. So as much as it is great to start early, you need to know what you really want to be when you grow up. Because if you don't, and you let someone else tell you what you want to be when you grow up, you're gonna grow up being unhappy because you're not living life the way you want it to be. You're living life the way other people want you to be. And that really sucks. I'm telling you, it really sucks. Like, it doesn't matter how long it takes for you to find out what you want to be when you grow up. Take all the time you need. You can take a month, 2 months, hell, take a year if you want to. You can even skip a year of not doing anything if it means you'll be able to find out what you want to be when you grow up. Just take all the time you need so that by the time you grow up, you actually get to become what you want to be. Right now, I have a degree that is pretty much useless nowadays. My girlfriend and I have useless degrees at this point, and we're just doing things that our degree allows us to do. We both have jobs that I kind of like. I like my current job, and I like her job. But one thing lah, I the other kind of degrees that are available could have been much better, and would have been suitable for my kind of interests. Because let's face it, I actually like IT more than teaching English, so I could have gotten myself an IT stuff, IT degree and whatnot. Then that way I could have worked on animation or 3D development or user interface, or hell, maybe I can even develop technology if I wanted to. But that didn't happen because I let other people tell me what I want to be, and I went with it. I didn't have aspirations, and then now that I have aspirations, I have to work harder to get through the aspirations because I wasted my time doing other things that weren't my aspirations. So yeah, start early, but at the same time, take your time, find out what you really want to do, and then once you do know what you want to do, go with it. Go with what you want to do 100%, full steam ahead. Do whatever you can. Just make sure you get to that dream. Just make sure you actually get to what you dream yourself to be in. Yeah, don't live because other people tell you to. Live because you want to. All right, and that's about it. Yeah, I'm gonna have to wrap this up. I just want to say thank you guys so much for being over here with me. I never really thought that I would be able to do something like this, and it's really heartwarming. It's really touching to be able to talk to you guys and just socialize with you guys. Because honestly, I can only dream of doing something like this. I know there's like only 3 concurrent viewers at this point, and that's not a lot. But to me, I actually have viewers. Back then, I never had any. 2 days ago and a day ago, that was like a whole different thing, and today it's like different as well, and it's gotten better, and I really enjoyed it. You guys are great company, and who knows, maybe I can't wait to see you guys again. I will be doing this every night shift. The night shift really depends on what day is it and what kind of shift I'll be having. I won't be doing night shifts all the time, but whenever there's night shifts, you guys will know. But yeah, just we can keep in touch on Discord. You can follow me in other places as well. Until then, take care, you guys. Please take good care of yourselves. Have fun. Follow your dreams and passions, and I'll see you guys on the next live stream. Thank you guys so much. Love you all. And yeah, yeah, I'll see you again soon.